Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you it's a get ready with me, but it's also a try on, and the palette that I'm featuring today is by Makeup Revolution. It is the Pro HD Eyes and Contour palette, so it looks like that. You can pick it up from either superdrug.com for £20 or tanbeauty.com. And this is what it looks like inside. You've got a lot of eyeshadows to choose from, as well as some bronzers or contour shades, and you've also got 3 powders, one of them featuring banana powder, and then you've got a highlighter. Now what I'm going to do today is just contour my face first of all, and I'm going to use the Renaissance Glow palette. I absolutely love this. It is my favourite palette at the moment. I'm just going to move things around. So the brush that I'm using is the the NYX fan brush. I don't know why I said elf for. So it's the NYX fan brush, and I'm just going to add this to my face. And then a little bit at the side here. So just adding that until I'm happy. Now, although yes, I do contour with this, I always take it up as well and then blend it, keep blending. So that's one side done. Then I'm just going to do the other side. Exactly the same. Takes me a little while to get that how I want it. That's perfect. Now I have already used this shade here. I started off I put it around my forehead. That was perfect, but I've also tried to put it on the cheek area, and for some reason there was a round patch here that it just, I don't know if it's the foundation that I'm wearing or what. I've never had this issue before, and for some reason it just would not adhere to that patch there. So I had to remove the whole cheek area and start again. So that's why you would have seen a little bit of bronzer there. So, and I've also used the highlight from this palette, but also it is, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that really like pale highlights. I'm not one of those. I prefer a more warmer toned highlight, peach toned. That's what I like. So I have tried that, and I'll just swatch it. It is a very, very nice highlight. It's stunning, but it's just not a highlight that I like to wear. Where is it? The one that I will put on in a little while is the Makeup Revolution Strobe highlight in Gold Addict. This is more the shade that I like. It's a mid-toned highlight, or I could wear this one even from the Renaissance Glow. Even that is perfect. It's got a little bit of warmth to it. I find that that one is just too icy for me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't look right on me. It looks quite ashy. So I'm going to add a blush now. What I'm going to do is just try using a different brush, just try a little bit of that bronzer. So I'm going to use the Wilko brush. This is a blush brush, so I'm really hoping that this works. So I'm using, let me just share that with you again, this shade here. So it's like a pink toned, and I really hope that this is going to work this time. So I'm just going to put it on my cheek area. And I found last time I've hardly touched the cheek and, or sorry, I've hardly touched the brush into the product, and it's blending better that side. Again, it just, I don't know, it just looks like it's sticking in one place and it's not blending at all. And I've never ever had this issue before. No, I really don't like that at all. It looks okay here. Not too bad, but it's very patchy. Yeah, I don't know what it is about those powders, the bronzer that I use, but it's just not working for me. It's not blending, I don't know. Perhaps it's too dark. I'm so used to using the Revolution Renaissance Glow palette that is what I like, so I'll have to practice a little bit more with that. So the blush that I'm using is I Want Candy by I Heart Makeup. It's one of those blushes that has an embossed heart inside. I really like the shade of this, although I've not tried it, I've not even swatched it, but I like the look of it. It is, if I was to purchase this from a store, this is what I would grab, because it is just fantastic. So the brush that I'm using is one of those brushes from I Heart Makeup. They're sometimes on offer. This one is the pink one. I really like it because these are not stuck on at all. It is how the handle has been formed, and I really like that. So because it's such an inexpensive brush, but you know, it's not like these are going to fall off like some, you know, inexpensive products. So I'm just going to add the blush, see what that looks like. That's pretty. I don't know why, but in the camera it looks very, very pink, but in real life it doesn't. Now I'm going to, this is a technique that I use every day. I'm just going to dab down the blush because I really like it to look like it is natural, although this is looking very, very pink. I'm not having a very good makeup day today because I really did struggle with the brows as well. It took me a long time to put the brows on using the Makeup Revolution brow pomade. I really did struggle with that, but actually that's not too bad. But I do find that bronzer, again, it just looks like it's stuck in one place. It's not blended at all. This side isn't too bad, but that side, there just looks like a lump of product there. So I'm not going to take my makeup off again because that's what I've had to do the first time round. So now I want to add a highlight. I'm not going to go with that one because it is just too, the thing is I'm torn because I want to share it with you. So I think what I'm going to do is put it on lightly, share it with you so that you know what kind of shade that is if you're interested in this palette. Again, you only have to touch the product and you've got a lot of product on your brush. So here goes. It's a very good highlight, you can see that, but it is just not my, it's just not my colour. And I mean, I've said this before, I just do not like really, I mean, it's lovely. It's lovely. If you've got, I mean, that isn't good, but you know, if you like that really light highlight, you're going to love that. Now for the eyes. So I really hope that this is going to be a lot better. So for the eyes, I mean, I did want to do a bronzy look, but to be honest, that highlight is very icy. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to go for this here. I was going to go with a brown look, but I'm not. I'm going to go for this. It matches my top, so it's like a rosy brown. So I'm going to just put that in the crease. Very, very pigmented, quite powdery though. So that's the colour, and I'm just going to add that in the crease and above. It is very, very pigmented, Perhaps this is what the issue is. It is extremely pigmented, and perhaps I'm just not used to that. So I'm just going to do the other eye. I'm also wearing a matte foundation, so it could be why it's just stuck. I don't know. I don't usually have this problem. But I can't fault the you know, the product as such, because they are very, very pigmented. It is just that bronzer did not blend out very well, but that eyeshadow is gorgeous. That is very, very nice. I'm really liking that. I love the colour, and for a day-to-day look I could just use that and then put something on the lid as well, but obviously we want to use a few more colours, so I'm going to deepen it up. Just see if there is a deeper, this one here. I'm a little bit worried because of the pigmentation. Is this going to be too dark? But I'm going to use it anyway, and it is this colour down here, so it's quite dark, but I need to deepen it up a little bit to obviously show you what it looks like and how it performs. So I'm just dipping in the tip of the brush, and as usual I'm using my Primark. I think these are 99 or a pound, 99 pence or a pound, and they are the tapered brush. I really love these. So let's let's have a go with this and putting this in the corner and across. Now that has blended out really nice. I like that. I love the look of that. So I'm doing the same with this side. So I'm just going over the outer third of the eye and then taking that out to the outer V and into the crease. But I'm really pleased that it is pigmented, but it's blending really nicely, and also you can still see the original pink shade as well. So I'm pleased with that. So yeah, that looks really good. I might have to take that up a little bit higher this side. That's lovely. Again, I'm going to go under the eye. Now, the problem is, I think that when you have this many eyeshadows, it is such a difficult thing to choose, isn't it? What you're going to wear for that particular day. So that's my only issue. You've got so many eyeshadows. So much choice. So that's that first shade, that pink shade, pink brown. I'm just putting that underneath the eye first of all. Just to add a little bit of colour. And now I'm going to go to that deep brown again, and I'm just going to tap a tiny bit of colour onto the tip there, a tiny amount. And then I'm just going quite tight to the lash and the other side. Just to give some definition there. And I'm using the first brush, exactly the same as I did yesterday, just to blend that in, because I really don't like too much heaviness under the eye, and that is absolutely perfect. So these blend out incredibly well. They are very, very pigmented, so I'm really pleased with that. Now I've got to choose a lid shade from all these gorgeous colours, and I think I'm going to go with pink. I'm going to go for this one here, and as usual I'm just going to add it to my finger. Again, it is very, very soft. Very soft indeed, and that's the colour. So I'm just going to add that to the lid. That is lovely. Very, very pretty. Very, very feminine. And also I did quite a deep golden eye yesterday, and I was so impressed with that one. I was going to try and recreate it today, but now I've gone for pink. That's lovely, but I've taken a little bit away from that outer, so I'm going to add that again. So with that deep brown colour, just adding the brown back into it. That deep brown is really, really nice, because it's not too, it is a very deep colour, but because it's blendable, and I do find with a lot of deep browns, not that one obviously, but a lot of deep browns, when I put them on, they do not blend well, and that's, I suppose, what's really put me off using them. But that one is incredible. I love the look that it's given me. The only thing that I'm really disappointed in is that that bronzer. I'm not keen on that. It just doesn't, it just looks a bit patchy, which is such a shame. And obviously this I'm not 100% on. In fact, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to deepen that. Now that you've seen what that looks like, I'm going to add a little bit of Gold Addict onto my face, just because I'm finding it a little bit too harsh. Wow. That is amazing. That's like a mirror. Okay, so I really love the eye look. It's absolutely stunning. I'm not still too keen on the bronzer within that palette, but to be honest, I didn't actually get the palette for the bronzers. I did get it for the eyeshadows, and so far I'm really impressed with them. They're extremely pigmented, as you can see. They blend perfectly. So if you're interested in the eyeshadows, or you would like a new eyeshadow palette, I think this is definitely one that you may want to consider, because the pigmentation is amazing from what I can see so far. So I hope you found that helpful. Actually no, because I've not even added a lipstick, have I? What one am I going to use? Now what I'm using today is actually the retro Lipkits, the retro Luxe Lipkits, the gloss, and I'm not sure which one to go for. I think it's going to have to be either Original or Truth, because, you know, to go with the eye look. I think I'm going to go for Original. So Original looks like this. Gorgeous. And obviously within these kits you get a lip pencil and a lipstick, liquid lipstick. And I'm just going to add the lip pencil to my lips now. These are so, so creamy. I love, love, love these lip pencils. They are just stunning. They just go on like an absolute dream, if you can get them on the lip properly, that is. And now I'm using the doe foot applicator and the actual product itself. So although these say that they are a gloss, they are a gloss, but they're more like a cream lipstick, because they do set really, really well. So I'm absolutely loving that. I particularly love the eye look, and I hope you enjoyed that. So now I've got all my makeup on. I hope you did find that helpful if you're interested in that palette. So thumbs up if you did find it helpful, or you just want to support me, and subscribe to watch further videos and tutorials. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.